Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Today we are talking the royal family. Today we are talking because TMZ now is backtracking on a video footage that they were so sure of was Kate Middleton and Prince William walking at the farm yesterday with all those bags. They swore that was her and that this was real footage. So let's get into it. So again, a disclaimer before all of my videos on Kate. I don't know where she is. I do not know where she is. I do not know if she's physically on this earth. I don't know if she knows where she is or if she's even alert and oriented at this moment. I have no idea. I can't confirm it. I have seen zero receipts to confirm the existence of Kate right now because the palace insists on playing us like fools. They insist on thinking that we are idiots, right? But I am not feeling sorry for TMZ because TMZ just wants to be in the algorithm. That's all this is. That is all this is, and you get dragged all the time anyways when you do your false death announcements, so you don't want to be on the wrong side of this all of a sudden. No. And the photographer, the famous filmographer, who was filming with the iPhone 1 generation, first generation, now all of a sudden wants his name removed. But you already got paid by TMZ. You already sold the video. You guys were all in cahoots together. And you can't tell me with how hard in the pain everybody's been going these past couple of weeks, pointing out all the lies, all the photoshops, all of the conspiracies, that you thought it was a good idea to say with your whole chest that this was real? No. Absolutely not. This is awful. This is horrible. And so now everybody's trying to backtrack because of the backlash. But here's the thing. People who aren't even in, IT or anything, like you could see it with the naked eye. You could see literally with the naked eye that that's not Kate Middleton. And for whatever reason, you guys wanted to play us as fools. You guys wanted us to really believe this, and you thought we would go away. Now the problem is, now all of a sudden they're like, oh, we didn't notice the height difference before. We didn't notice the ears are different. Oh, wait, big eyes you have. Like, that's what it's giving Little Red Robin Hood. Because that is the type of clown show level that we have reached at this point, because there is so much incompetence. This is what happens when you sell your soul and you sell out for a check. And when you get exposed and you have nowhere to run, you have nowhere to hide, but own up that this was completely and utterly insane in the first place. Make it make sense. All they had to do, all the palace had to do, was produce the real Kate Middleton. I don't understand why it's so hard unless something is wrong. Somehow King Charles, who has cancer and everything else going on, has seemed to make it a point to show himself. Has made it a point to appear multiple times anytime there's any speculation of things taking a turn for the worse, or, the rumor that he was no longer here on this earth, that trended all day St. Patrick's Day, and immediately Monday, he was out on the scene. Immediately today, there is a high quality photo of him in the car to let the people know, I am not partaking in the foolishness. I am here. You're not going to kill me off. How come that message hasn't been sent to Prince William? How come he doesn't have the memo that everything he's attempting is backfiring? Can you make it make sense? What is the next thing, right? Because now all of a sudden they are digging back into the archives of the hackers hacking into the system from December. Now they're trying to repurpose that story to make us forget about all of these photoshopping nonsense. And speaking of all of the photoshopping chaos, guess what? There is more scandal. There is more scandal, more Photoshop errors at the courtesy of Kate. The courtesy of Kate. And then we have footage of Prince William trying to take a high quality selfie with a fan, you guys. Can you make it make sense? But they somehow, for some reason, refuse to produce the real Kate Middleton. And nobody thinks, for whatever reason, that something is up, right? So a couple of things. So the tweet about the video, the farm, oh, that's the other issue. They cannot find any witnesses at the farm, right? And that the owner has been instructed, because they knew that everybody was going to call. She claims that they told her that, you know, she basically works for the palace, and that they told her that Prince William and Kate were going to be there and not to say anything. There shouldn't be any press or anything. And it's just giving script. It is just giving script because this keeps blowing up in their faces, right? But again, so remember when the Spanish press said early on that allegedly there was a coma, that something went wrong with the abdominal surgery, and Kate is in an actual coma, you guys. That was actually literally from inside sources. So now all of a sudden you want to do an investigation? Why? You knew this months ago. Here's the problem. Now you're trying to gain sympathy. Now you're trying to, you think we're dumb. You especially think Americans are dumb. So now that all the attempts didn't work with all of these different Photoshop attempts, now you are trying to go the sympathy route, right? First with the old story back in December of 2023 about the hackers and how you needed to get the hackers. Now all of a sudden there's an issue with the clinic. Now, all of a sudden, there needs to be an investigation about somebody potentially leaking Kate's medical records. Now there might be a problem. So you didn't think about this 3 months ago? You're just thinking about this now? You're just concerned about the London clinic now? No. You leaked this for sympathy because you cannot handle being dragged. And this is giving amateur hour. I don't understand. Do these people still think that it's the 90s? Do they still think that we are in the pre-social media era? Because I don't understand why people do not think people won't investigate anything you put out there. People want to make sure you're legit in this fake news era. So if you're not legit, we're going to expose it, and we're going to react to it, and we're going to drag you. So I have no idea why they thought that this was going to, they were just going to throw out some Photoshopped images and people were not going to say anything, especially grainy images. In 2024, when all of us can see stuff in 4K, make it make sense. Like it's just been one bad thing after the other. I mean, does Prince William, is he employing, elementary school kids? Like, I just don't understand why there is so much incompetence and why this family thinks that we're idiots. But you're the one running the clown show. You're the one trying to pull all these stunts, and all of them keep backfiring because none of it makes sense. And the only thing that makes sense is that something is wrong with Kate. And for whatever reason, either because some people might be in on it, allegedly, on what really went down. So therefore, if they keep, distracting us and misdirecting us to other stories to be attached to, we can forget that you have put out multiple versions of a Kate that's not the real one. And by the time the real Kate's supposed to be back, then you can roll out your story of what really happened to her, or your version of what happened to her, but you probably know what really has happened to her since January. Make it make sense. All you guys had to do was produce a live Kate in front of a camera, live with the BBC reporters, saying she's fine or saying she's recovering or whatever, making sure it is actually today, it is live. She knows where she's at. She knows what day it is. She knows what is going on in the world. It literally would take seconds to do. But the fact that you can't do the most basic thing to confirm Kate is fine is now all just pointing to something is wrong. And now we are just waiting for the inevitable for that to come out, because it's just getting worse and worse. The longer this goes, the worse the prognosis is for Kate. And people trying to shut this down and say, oh, they're going too hard and this and that. No. They're not going hard enough, to be honest with you. Because there were publications that got paid off that were calling out the Photoshops, but really wanted to be sold that you guys really have to push that this really is them, that this really is them in the video. And so much so that TMZ now is backtracking. So much so now the actual videographer is backtracking, right? I just don't understand. Have you guys been living under a rock? Do you not see what is happening on social media? Every nook and cranny of the royal family is being dissected. So if you try any games, we're going to expose it. And we've been exposing it since the way Meghan Markle was treated. So I have no idea why people think, oh, we can just put this out there and they're going to leave us alone. We can just put out another lie. And they're not going to say anything. They're not going to do anything. So that way I can get back to what I need to do. Because this is just taking too much. No. You knew exactly that you should have just kept it moving when the conspiracy theorists were on their way. But no. You thought this was going to mess something up with your plans, with your own rollout of how this thing was going to end with Kate. So you took matters into your own hands. Oh, no. Sorry. Originally, allegedly, Kate's mom took things into her own hands because she didn't like the narrative out there, right? And then the palace was like, you know what? No. We don't like that TMZ photo. We'll bring in a high quality photo, right? That doesn't have Kate's original face in it. No, not her original face, her current face. Sorry. And that got picked apart with all the photoshopping. Just like the original photo that looks like Katie Holmes got picked apart with the photoshopping. Like, this is completely nuts. It is completely and utterly insane. So there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.